If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace. Hi Gemini, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for July 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Gemini, now onto your reading for July 2017. First card you have in your layout today, Gemini, is the Knight of Rods. And the Knight of Rods is often a fire sign male. This could either be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be a female. I feel you might be going round and round in circles with this fire sign person and not sure what you want to do with them or what's going on. I just get you going round and round in circles with them. And I get the sense that you want some clarification about something. Either something they're doing or something that you're going round and round with them about. You want some kind of clarification here. The feeling here to me is that you want things one way about something in particular, and they want it another way. So I feel like that's why you're going round and round with them. I feel like in some ways they're eager to please you and show you what their abilities are or what they can do. But in another sense, I feel that they're annoying to you. So I'm still not sure who this is. This could be like a child to you. It could be a co-worker or somebody that's like maybe new or below you that wants to impress you. It could be somebody like that. Could be a grandchild. I don't know who this is, but you're definitely going round and round with them. You don't agree about something that's going on, but yet I get this undercurrent of them wanting you to think that they're doing a good job or think that they're smart or they want to impress you in some way. I get like there's been too much that's been said between the two of you and that there's been some momentum that's been lost. So some momentum in something that you're doing with this Knight of Rods. It's because of this going round and round. There may have been other blocks to whatever you're doing with them, but too much time has been lost here, and too many things have been said. I feel in general you don't agree with this Knight of Rods. They could also be a sibling to you, because I pick up you may feel like they're not respecting someone in your family. Like you may not agree with the way they're handling things or what they're doing. And you may feel like they've done some misdeeds or missteps. You may have rallied behind them in the past and given them some kind of boost or helped them out financially or motivationally. So really, it feels like this card could be in relation to a sibling, a child, or a coworker. That's how it comes up. It could be love, but I'm not feeling like it's a love relationship person for you. That's not the strongest thing that's coming to me. I do feel they're trying to heed the words that you're saying But I do feel that there's been situations circling around this Knight of Rods that makes them not trust people. They may have had some issues or problems with people that have then created lack of trust in them. So hopefully you can figure that out. When the people cards come up in the general readings, it is always a little bit more confusing. But here you have the Seven of Rods next, and that's holding back negative communication coming at you, keeping it at bay, closing the door on negativity. It can be negative energy coming at you. It could have to do with work. Sometimes with the rods cards, it can be business or enterprise or work. But it can also symbolize communication. So it's you're shutting the door on negative energy coming at you in some way, or you're keeping it back. You're just holding it at bay. You're overthinking things too much in July, it seems. I feel like there's been family drama or drama that's been created, but I hear around the seams. So to me that, and I do feel it could be at work or family. A lot of times work and family come up that are similar to me, psychically speaking. It's kind of interesting. But this is a general reading. If it was a private reading, I would be able to pick up whether it's work or family. But in a general reading, it could go either way. And I feel here, you're looking for there to be peace, more continuity, more kind of systems of control in place in something. And so you have to think, Gemini, what area of your life are you seeing that in? Does that apply to your work life? Or is this applying to your family or a relationship? Because it's not going to be the same for all of you. You may be feeling like there's some people trying to ruffle your feathers or trying to get your goat. Feels like one person in particular to me. It could be this Knight of Rods. This could all be connected to what this Knight of Rods is doing or saying in your life. But you do have somebody that feels like, to me, I get the sense like they want to get under your skin. They want to get on your nerves. You may feel like you're coming up short or having to come up against them in some kind of conversation. And in your conversations with them, you may be feeling like they're either troublemaking or like you can't go any further with the conversation, or you can't. It's a weird energy here about this. You, in some regard in your life, Gemini, I feel like you're screaming for independence or freedom. And yet I feel that you are boxed in or locked down in something. This could be, your job may make you feel that way. Or it could be, a situational thing within a family or a love relationship. But in some way, I feel you're screaming for independence and freedom, but you might be feeling locked down or trapped in some manner. If there's any contracts or negotiations that are going on, it's time to haul them out and go over them, rework them, reword them, reinvent them, or maybe you just need to reread them if you have some contracts that you've signed. Because going over contracts and rewriting them, reworking them, or reviewing them comes up here in July for the Geminis. The next card you have, Gemini, is Seven of Pentacles. This is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain and rewards from that work and efforts. Sometimes it could also be worried about work or just feeling exhausted or tired. You're going to now start highlighting yourself in a new or featured way. If you are in LinkedIn or any networking websites or in any networking or promotional things that you're involved with, where your picture is up and you have a description about you, you are highlighting it. You could be going on a dating site and there's ways sometimes that you can highlight your profile. It could be that, but I feel like for many of you, I feel it actually has to do with your work, your knowledge, your experience, highlighting your profile in some way comes up here. You may be having a lot of strain and pressure on your lower back. Some of you have herniated discs. or ruptured discs or ruptured or herniated discs. But some of you I see having pressure or pain in your spine on your lower back. You are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel in something that you've been working on. Now, this could be yard work. Maybe you're overhauling your whole property and re-landscaping it. Maybe it's some renovation you did to your house. You're redoing your kitchen and bathroom, or you're building an addition and you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This could also be in some, business venture or project that you have going on at a place where you're employed. It could apply to any of these, but you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel in something that would feel like work to you, whether it's in your home or it's in business. I also get stop, start, stop, start. That gets cleared away and something gets pushed forward. So if the project, again, I'm going to repeat myself here, whether it's at home or at a work or business endeavor, wherever there's been stops and starts, it's now, that's going to cease and it will flow forward and push forward. You may be doing too many things at once or being pulled in too many different directions, because I feel that Geminis need to become more centered and present. I feel like your energies, I just see scattered like a bunch of marbles rolling all over the place. So July would be a good month for you to rein it all in and become more present, more centered, more zen in some way for the Geminis out there. Your next card of the 5 is the World. And the World is a card to me that symbolizes control. Planets in the heavens, spirit guides around you, conspiring to help bring you more control. Or you might be feeling like, hey, I'm in control this month. I've got a lot of power and control. I do see some of you really laughing very hard at the end of the month. And I do feel you're going to have some kind of sigh of relief, breath of fresh air roll into your life, a feeling of satisfaction, of completions of things that were going on. And now I see you feeling like some burdens are eased up and lifted off of you. And I see you really laughing. So you get a strong emotional release at the end of the month, towards the 22nd on, I feel. They're warning you to tread lightly when you're around sensitive, touchy people, and don't say too much. So if there's anybody that you perceive in your family or in a friend circle of friends, or, so it could be a relative, or in your circle of friends, could even be with a coworker or somebody, but anybody that, somebody at work, but anybody that you perceive as being touchy, oversensitive, easy to fly off the handle. They're showing me that Geminis need to zip it. Don't say too much when you're around people like that in July. And that's going to make things much easier for you. You're going to sail right through. Sometimes Geminis like to say things and they like to make their point, or they're a little harsh, or they drive things home. Don't get mad at me, Gemini. I'm an air sign. Myself, I'm not a Gemini, I'm an Aquarius, but I know how air signs can be blunt. And Geminis I've known a few. I know a few, and they sometimes can be quite harsh or blunt. And they're warning you that if you feel that tendency in July, you want to, you're ready to, let them have it, or you feel like you've got that cutting comment that's going to cut somebody right at the knees, or you're just fed up with listening to them, but they're really sensitive and they take things personally really easily, they're showing me to button your lip. So that's, for some reason, going to be a benefit to you if you do that. Just remember that. I see some of you really cleaning your house or cleaning your living space if you don't live in a house, wherever you live. because I feel like you're getting ready for something. Like some of you could be getting ready to throw a wedding at the house, or you're getting ready because you're cleaning it really hard because you want to sell it. Some of you could be cleaning it to this degree because you have visitors that are coming to stay, or you're going to have some work done on the house, so you want to clean it really well and get all the miscellaneous stuff out of the way. I don't know, but there's some purpose behind it. It's not just cleaning it to clean it. I see you cleaning it for a particular reason, like something's getting ready to happen or is coming. The outcome card here you have is the Sun, which is an excellent card, Gemini. This is happiness, returning to the joys of exuberance, of childhood happiness. It can also mean the spotlight being on you in some way. It can mean success in the material world. Sometimes the Sun can mean love. You're going to finally feel like you got something that you were waiting for. A raise, a promotion, could be a new love coming in. But something you've been waiting for, you're going to feel like you get it in July. Might not be till the end of the month, like on the 30th, but sometime, or, these predictions, since you're not born on the same month, same day, same year, same city, same country, nor do you have the same birth time, your timings are going to be affected here. Some of you, this could have already happened in June. Some of you aren't going to see this happen in July, but may actually see it in August or even in September. This is like gives you a revitalization to your soul. It's going to totally uplift you. You getting this, something that comes through for you, you've been waiting for. It could be some of you may have applied for a grant or a loan and you're getting it. It could also be that. They want you to be a little bit more calm, quiet, and peaceful, and to get into thinking about doing some meditation. If you already do it, then you should increase it a little bit more, or don't forget to do it. And if you don't do it, the guides feel like you could really benefit from meditation. You could be linking yourself up with someone in partnership in some regard that's going to give you more stability. Emotional stability or financial stability or both. So some of you may be linking yourselves up in partnership with somebody in a project, a plan, or an idea. Could be linking up in partnership in business. It could also be a love partnership, and that their income and your income are going to get joined. So whatever this is, there's something is creating more stability for you. Again, emotional and or financial. You're becoming also more astute in your learning and in your thinking, and some of you may be putting something out there to the world, like a book, a publication, a blog. You could self-publish a book. You could be writing some kind of short stories or journals or something that you would share with people. Or maybe it's for business, like maybe you're going to put together some pamphlets, or like I'm calling them pamphlets, journals, pamphlets that get given out at business seminars, work situations. It could be anything like that. I feel, generally speaking, you're going to feel a big boost to your ego and to your finances in July. Again, timing may be off and not exactly this month, but I would look into it. I've had people write me and say the things I predicted last year are coming true for them this year. So you might want to go back and look at June or July's readings for Gemini of last year also. Because if you're like, these aren't making sense, always check your rising sign or your moon sign, or go back to the past and listen to a year ago, because many times in psychic readings, it takes a while for predictions to come out. So I hope this reading made sense to you. I certainly hope it was of help. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. And if you would like to get additional messages for your sign, Gemini, from my spirit guides through this crystal, You can access my July 2017 Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for those readings. You can also go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, click on the videos tab on my menu, go to page, it's either going to be 10 or 11, I'm not sure yet, and look for the July crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. I wish you a joyous July, Gemini, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.